Adam, in your experience, what have been the sort of the benefits of using this as opposed to sort of tackling it the more traditional route? And are we seeing success with prompt engineering for secure architecture?
So, so let me build on what Diana said and say that I think a piece of prompt engineering which is absolutely crucial is not just using the model and putting in a prompt, but varying the prompts and seeing what happens as you do so. And because that, to me, that's the engineering part of the engineering. And a lot of people use prompt engineering, and I'm going to be a little bit rude, they're just sort of dinking around rather than engineering. And the one of the fun things about these models is they're so powerful that that often just works. And it can be it can fool us, right? We're used to things that talk like we're used to only humans talking like humans. And the fact that these things talk like humans triggers this anthropomorphism in our brain. And so when I think about this, I've been spending a lot of time doing evaluations in a couple of different ways. One is I will throw the same prompt repeatedly into the same engine and look at how it varies the output. Then I'll make little changes to it and say, is it sensitive to words? Yes, they're all really sensitive to the words you use. Then you can start to say, okay, if I evolve my prompt, does it get smarter at answering my question? If I go from engine to engine, does it get better? And the questions Diana asked are great questions. And it turns out you can get really useful answers. And the first thing I think about is just blank page syndrome, right? It's easier to edit than it is to write. It's the internet functions on this. It's easier to be judgmental than it is to be useful. And so if the thing gives me an answer, I can judge the answer. Even if I'm not really good at doing the work, I can say, that looks wrong. This looks interesting. So those things are things that I think are incredibly valuable.